Yeah Philly is a row house at the corner of 53rd and Walton Avenue in West Philadelphia, and it mostly blends in on the block. The directors of the program designed it to feel like a home, where local people ages 15 to 24 can come spend time, play video games, record music in the studio, and cook dinners together. Then gradually work with staff to take bigger steps, like addressing their mental health, beating legal cases, finding new job opportunities, and improving the conditions they live in. Their co-founder, Mr. James, says this process has to happen slowly, and it starts with building trust. This is partly why they don't call their program an intervention or even a safe space. It's just a hangout.
The hangout comes from just knowing that most people call it their program is a safe space, safe haven, and we want to be real about what we do here. We don't want to say that folks are safe because the young people who come here take a risk getting here. When they leave, they take a risk getting back to wherever they need to go at. The easy thing is to say I'm gonna carry a firearm, right? But we know long term that's not the ideal solution for our young people. But we also struggle with saying don't carry a firearm. Folks say, hey, put down the guns, put down the guns. Yes, let's put down the guns, but we have to be able to replace that with some form of safety that young people feel they need and they want, but also equal playing field with folks who might want to target them. And the reality is some of these young people, there's folks that want to kill them.
Staff acknowledge that young people feel unsafe here in their own neighborhood, and their program won't change that feeling overnight.
So it's more than a safe haven, it's more of a come hang out and be who you are and be authentic.
Young people show up whenever they want, however they want.
We don't want this to look like an institution. It has to reflect what we all should want it to reflect, like a home setting. Folks can kind of have different spaces where they can feel safe and identify the space they want to be in. If they want to be upstairs, they want to be around a music studio, if they want to come in and out. The biggest thing for us is being able to have resources in their faces so that way if they decide they are ready for it at the moment, they can focus on those things, because we push IDs, vital documents, and driver's license. And to some young people, although they know that's a need, they know the opportunity to get it through us is not going to go away, so we just have to wait until they're ready.
Navigating legal issues or processing trauma is not always what staff are talking about here, but it is embedded in their mission.
So we have our biggest component, which is our violent crime initiative. We have young people 15 to 24, people who have been arrested for what's considered a violent charge, which means carjackings, firearm charge, some murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault. Most of our referrals come from public defenders, attorneys, juvenile probation officers, adult probation officers, sitting judges, community members in general. But we prefer to have young people refer folks they already know. So that way the trust is already there and we just have to make that connection.
I spoke with Key, an 18-year-old who has been spending time at Yeah Philly since he was 16, when he got referred there by Children's Hospital Philadelphia while he was recovering from a gunshot wound.
After I got shot, I was going to different programs. I ain't never know Yeah Philly, what they do and all that. I would just come here for the studio. Then I started coming more, and they started like showing love and stuff like that. That's why I stuck with them. After I seen what they do, like they like brought me closer. Like I was a family member. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to stay forever from them. My first birthday here, when I was turning 17, well, they came out of nowhere and gave me a birthday cake. I ain't gonna lie, I was never the one that do like birthday, but they really did that. I ain't gonna lie, that jump brought some tears in my eyes. I ain't gonna lie.
Does coming here feel different than going to school, or does it feel similar?
I be like, fuck school sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, like right what I mean by that is like after school, I be like, fuck that school. I go straight to the program. Like I ain't gonna lie, this program.
You feel like you'd rather come here?
Yeah, hell yeah. But I can learn a lot from here than I can learn from school.
He says if other people his age feel nervous about engaging with youth programs like Yeah Philly because of discouraging experiences they've had at school or job training programs, they should still give this space a chance because it feels different.
They don't get it until they see it. For me, they gotta come here and see what we do. And I ain't gonna lie, you come here, you're gonna be walking with open arms for sure. It's gonna be nothing but love. For me, play the game, go in the studio, make a song, anything. For me, make some food. For me, you get real funny here. You're right.
We about to get a turnover. You heard me? Turnover right here. You heard me? Talk room where we playing.
Later that night, the living room is full of sounds of football games on PlayStation 5 and teens blasting their own songs, like this one that Key made with another friend downstairs in the studio.
I can't get it back when they go far away, so I can't get attached. But I got one question. Do I have a question? Yes, I got one question.
And this goes on almost every night till 9 or 10 p.m. when a staff member gives a ride home to young people who live in West or Southwest. To see how Yeah Philly works, come visit their market on 53rd Street, where they employ teens to give out free groceries every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Or see what their young interns are posting on their Instagram page at YEAH Philly. For Block by Block, I'm Thomas Hagen.